You're listening to the Mental Tide Podcast with Dean Vassallo. Great day, everybody. I hope you're doing well. My name's Dean Vassallo, and this is episode 2 of the podcast. Now, for those who listened in to episode 1, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. In the first episode, we spoke about power of goal setting and how important it is. And today we're going to talk about overcoming self-doubt and building confidence. Now, I've worked with a very large handful of clients, and self-confidence and building confidence and self-doubt is, probably one of the biggest things that people struggle with. And a lot of that, comes from deep-seated past stuff that, we end up working through when we have our one-to-one sessions and whatnot. And there's a couple of top-level things that we can actually do together now, and things that we can call out to help you understand where that self-doubt comes from and that confidence building comes from, and what to do to help overcome that. Right, so we'll kick straight into it. The first thing is acknowledging and understanding the self-doubt. So the first step to overcoming any sort of self-doubt is acknowledging that it's there. There's no point sitting there going, oh no, like there's self-doubt, what are you talking about? If you've got that mindset, then you're not going to work through it, and you're not going to build that wall and get over it. You are going to just sit in it for as long as you need to sit in it for until you actually work through it. So understanding that self-doubt is a natural human experience. Like, it doesn't define you as a person or your worth as a person or your capabilities as a person. It doesn't do that at all. But acknowledging it first and foremost is the biggest thing that you can do. And it's probably the biggest step out of the whole process of development and growth, is understanding and acknowledging that self-doubt. So once you do that, and once you go, yep, like I've got it. Yeah, I understand it's there. How do I work through it? Cool. Then you can actually put the right steps in place to work through it, right? The second thing is challenging negative thoughts. Now, this is a really interesting one because everybody has their own perception on negative thoughts and how those play a role in their lives. Though, identifying and challenging negative thoughts that do contribute to self-doubt is really important, because what you need to then do is replace them with more positive and realistic, affirmations and responses. And you also, I think, a really, really important key here is understanding that those thoughts are not facts. They're things that you're building in your head. They're thoughts, not factual. So as soon as you work through that and move through that identity there, that will absolutely help you in your ambition to build that, to go over that self-doubt and build that confidence there. Remember, it's not fact, it's only thought. Number 3 is setting realistic goals. So we spoke about this in the first episode. Setting realistic goals really helps build that. We spoke about it, build that confidence, and helps overcome that self-doubt. By building those realistic goals and ticking them off and working through them, whether it be within a short period of time or a large period of time, just builds that confidence, right? And really helps with, I can do this, and sets that affirmation as a more positive one and goes, yeah, like I didn't think I could, but I can. Like, what else can I achieve? That's confidence, mate. And that's self-doubt being eradicated out of your life. So that's fantastic. So set those goals, and that'll help you in the right direction. Number 4, embracing failure as a learning opportunity. If you're somebody who sits there and every time you fail something, you pull the plug and you call it game over, then you're never going to work through, and you're never going to build through anything that you're going through in your life. You're just going to continue to wallow and sit in your own shit, right? So what you need to do is you need to embrace failure as a learning. It's okay to fuck up. It's okay to trip. It's okay to fall. It happens. It's life. It is part of our human conditioning as it is to learn. When you're a kid, you didn't go through everything with flying colors. You made mistakes. You tripped and you spelt things wrong and you made the wrong assumptions and all these different things. These are failures that you learn on and that you need to push through and grow with. So once you do that, and once you shift your perspective on failure and see it as like a valuable learning experience rather than, I guess a confirmation of being inadequate, each setback is a chance to grow and improve. So have that perspective on what failure is. Number 5 is you need to cultivate some self-compassion. Yeah. So treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you'd give to like a family member or a friend. Accept that everyone makes mistakes. Yeah. No one's perfect. And self-compassion, to be honest with you, it's essential for building confidence. So it's probably one of the key pillars in how you build that confidence. Because if you're sitting there giving yourself only positive praise and building yourself up to be this epic human, that's going to boost your confidence. So self-compassion is massive. Whereas on the flip side of that, if you sit there and talk down to yourself and completely beat yourself up, your confidence is going to, plummet and just be well in the depths. Number 6, positive visualization. Believe it or not, you think about it, you imagine it, you dream it, it's going to happen. Yeah. Visualize success and positive outcomes. That is super, super important. You got to create these mental images of yourself overcoming challenges and achieving goals. This will help you build that confidence and reduce that self-doubt by doing that. You're placing those things in your head to give you that motivation and to give you that drive forward. It's absolutely imperative that you instill positive visualization into your life. Number 7, surround yourself with supportive people. Mate, this is so, I can't explain how important this is. Building a network of supportive friends and family members or mentors around you, right? So, and surrounding yourself with positive influences, it can provide such constructive feedback and encouragement and positivity in your life that will boost your confidence and start to remove that self-doubt in yourself. Because if you've got the right people, if you've got the right group of people around you, that's what you need. If you look at superstars like footballers like Cristiano Ronaldo, do you think he's got a team of people around him that tell him he's shit and that he's no good and that he's never going to do anything? Or, David Beckham, those people that sat there and gave him all this grief and, talked down and did all these terrible things to him. They weren't the people sitting in his corner going, nah, mate, you've got this. You can push through this. You've got all the eyes of the world on you right now. You are going to get through this, and we believe in you. That's the stuff that gets them through that self-doubt and that confidence building. So surround yourself with those people who are going to build you up, not bring you down, and watch where you go. It's amazing. Develop skills and competencies. So invest time in developing your actual skills and acquiring knowledge and competency in areas of interest that enhance your confidence, right? So if you're really good at playing guitar, for example, I'm looking at a guitar right now. So if you're really good at playing guitar, do more of it. Enhance your skills, and you're competent in it, and that boosts your confidence. Because if you learn a really difficult song that not many people can play, or people that struggle playing, you're a very small percentage of people who can do that. That builds your confidence. I know it's probably a shitty example, but you know what I'm trying to say. If you're really good at something, be more competent in it. Do more of it and develop those skills, Number 9, celebrate your achievements. Holy crap, this is super important, right? So celebrating those achievements that you tick off and that you work through on your goals, and celebrating those accomplishments, no matter how small or how big they are, they give you the opportunity to reflect on how far you've come by celebration. And that's really important to your confidence and to your self-doubt, because what that does is, by visualizing I've won, or I've got to the end and I've done what I needed to do and I've actually gotten there, that emphasizes in your confidence how good you are and what you can do, and how adaptable and how positive you can be when you set your mind to it. So by celebrating that, that's going to build that confidence and kick that self-doubt out. It's amazing. Body language and posture is really important. This is point number 10. We've got a couple more after this. Body language and posture is really, really important. So pay attention to your body language, right? Adopt, a really confident posture, really straight back, shoulders straightened back. By doing this, by standing tall and making eye contact and projecting confidence in your demeanor, can influence your mindset and can influence how people receive you and how people adapt to your conversation and whether they actually pay attention to you or not. And all these little things actually build in, more pillars into your self-confidence, because if you're sitting there and having a conversation with somebody and, you're really, I guess you're really slouched over and you're really uncertain in your language and you're not making eye contact, they're not listening to you. Like, they are completely zoned out. They're like, this guy's not making any fucking sense to what he's saying. But if you sit there with your back straight and you're making eye contact with them and you're talking with, confidence and grace, and you really understand what you're talking about and you look them dead in the eye, they're going to pay attention to you. So body language and posture is very important, especially from a face-to-face perspective. Positive affirmations. This is number 11. So using those positive affirmations, we touched on them earlier. Positive affirmations to, counteract that negative self-talk. Really important as well. And it's talking you up, not bringing you down. So repeating affirmations that reinforce your capabilities and strength. So I've got, with some of the people that I've worked with, clientele-wise, a couple of them we built positive affirmations for them to stick on their bathroom mirror. So the first thing they do when they wake up, they go to the bathroom and they walk into their bathroom and they see these affirmations taped to their window. And those things that they repeat to themselves first thing in the morning, and it's, I'm capable, I can do this, blah, 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 I am worthy, and all these positive things, consistent positive reinforcement, that helps reshape their self-perception and reshape and really set them on task to have a great day and have a successful day, have a confident day, because they're things that they believe. And those positive affirmations really help build them up consistently, right? Number 12 is seek feedback and learn from it. So instead of fearing criticism and feedback from people, seek it, right? And use that feedback as a tool for growth and to help you understand areas for improvement. Because by doing that, they can actually boost your confidence through active self-improvement. So if somebody sits there and says, man, we were having a conversation before and you didn't look at me once, so I don't even know if you actually wanted to be there. Even if you were dying to be there, they don't know that. But by seeking that feedback, you now have that in your mind that, okay, when I'm talking to people, I need to, make eye contact and really be there in that conversation. Self-reflection there is huge, and getting that feedback and reflecting on it will definitely help build that confidence and overcome a lot of self-doubt as well. Number 13 is step out of your comfort zone. So comfort zone came into play when we were talking about goal setting in the last episode. But stepping out of your comfort zone is, growth often happens when you're outside of your comfort zone, and challenging yourself to take on new experiences and tasks, and expand that comfort zone and build confidence is massive. I mean, for me, we went on a cruise for Christmas this year, and I had a deep fear of the ocean. Not for the fact that I can't swim. I can swim quite well, but I couldn't stomach the idea of what's underneath because I couldn't see it. So I just bit down and went, you know what? I'm not going to keep being a deterrent and a blocker in my family's ambition to have fun. I'm going to just go and deal with it and do it. Stepped out of my comfort zone and got on an 8-day cruise into the middle of the ocean. Now I can't wait to go on another cruise again. I just dealt with it, and I stepped out of my comfort zone, and it was the best time that I had. So stepping out of your comfort zone builds, right? Builds so many things inside of you. Two of my favorites are the last ones. So creating a successful journal is number 14, mate. Keeping a journal where you're documenting your achievements, positive feedback, and moments of personal growth. By doing this, you allow such a reflection piece on yourself, and you allow such an opportunity to go over a historical time period and reflect and go, wow, this is where I was and this is where I am. Like, how have I done this? This is such an achievement in myself. I've got clients right now who I'm working with who started journaling in our first week, and the journaling from week 1 to I think we're in about week 4 right now is, you'd read it and you wouldn't even think it's the same person. It's gone from negative, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a piece of shit, this is crap, I don't like this is fucked, to positive, I'm gonna have a great day, this is working for me, this is how I'm gonna have a great day today, these are all the fantastic things that are going to happen. By creating that journal and reviewing that journal, it serves as such a powerful reminder of you as a person and you and your capabilities and what you can do and what you can overcome, and that self-doubt, overcoming that self-doubt and building that confidence. And the last one is mindfulness and meditation. Oh yeah, so this is a great one. I love this one. So practicing mindfulness and meditation to cultivate a present and focused mindset, they can help manage your stress, reduce your self-doubt, and foster like a sense of like calm reassurance for yourself, right? So whether it's a 10-minute guided meditation that you do first thing in the morning, as soon as you wake up, you drop straight to the floor, sit down, put on a guided meditation for 10 minutes and gets you into a really great headspace for the day. Or if it's something that you do when you get home after a really big day, how do you reduce that noise in your head? How do you pull back the curtain and go, okay, cool, I really just need to dumb everything down and just really need to turn the lights down inside my head and just be with myself and be mindful and meditate for 10 minutes. So jump on YouTube, find a 10-minute guided meditation and just take yourself away for 10 minutes. And again, first thing in the morning is usually probably the best time to do it, just to really set you up for success. And that way you can build so heavily on that day because you know where you can go. Those are 15 really, really quick sort of breakdown points on, overcoming self-doubt and building confidence. And I'll just quickly run through them again. There's acknowledgement and understanding of self-doubt. Challenge those negative thoughts, yeah? Set realistic goals. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. You want to cultivate self-compassion, positive visualizations, surround yourself with supportive people, develop skills and competencies, celebrate your achievements, body language and posture, positive affirmations, seek feedback and learn from it, step out of your comfort zone, create a successful journal, and mindfulness and meditation. So remember, building confidence is a gradual process. It's not going to be something that happens overnight, and everyone's journey is different and everyone's journey is unique, right? And consistency and self-compassion and a positive mindset are key elements in overcoming that self-doubt and and to foster a lasting confidence. So just, it's not going to happen overnight, especially if you're in a darkish place and you're really struggling with that building confidence and overcoming that self-doubt. That's okay. Everyone gets there, but it's putting these key things into play and into practice will definitely help building that confidence and overcoming that self-doubt. That's the end of this episode. So thank you so much for listening. And if you've gotten anything out of this, fantastic. And I hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.